everybody, welcome to All Things Female here on Morelife TV. Today I have with me Limbai.
Hi.
And we're going to be talking about abusive relationships. So there's so many types of abusive relationships, but then before we get into it, I feel like the person will say I'm insensitive or anything, but I believe Kuti, why would you get into a relationship and stay in a relationship when it's abusive? How does that happen?
Okay, I think it's easier to identify if someone else is being abused. You don't see the abuse that you're going through. So half the time, the person that is getting abused, they don't realize they're in an abusive relationship.
Even sure.
You're not going to know
you're not my father. How can you just hit me and I'm like, it's okay, let's be together. And personally, I've never been in that situation, so I wouldn't know. But then I feel like it's hard to stay in a relationship. You're to grow, but you stay in the relationship. Please, can out of a relationship someone is abusing you, whether it's emotional abuse or physical abuse. Please get out of that relationship as soon as possible. Have you ever been in an emotionally abusive or physically abusive relationship?
I think I have been, because it's half the time you realize that after you get out of your relationship, there are some tendencies that you start pointing out, but this is abuse. This is abuse. So we should identify the things that actually cause someone to be abusive. Because someone just doesn't wake up and start abusing someone else. We should identify what causes the abuse.
Like family. If you cannot keep a family or I want to as soon as you get angry, and also my anger management issues. Realize sorry and stuff. The other thing we wanted to talk about was gaslighting. We are gonna get back into abusive relationships, but then I just wanted to highlight my relationships. You get manipulated to the extent that you don't realize that you're actually being abused. And Inini, I once went through an experience. I can't say it was abuse as such, but it was an experience that was close to an abuse.
Tell me about it.
I was with a guy and he threatened to kill me because he said I want to go home. So we were in the car and we were in a mountain. So I got driver as if he was about to I drive as pick up but the back of the pickup because of the way he was driving. He was like, it's fine. If you want to go home, heaven is your home. Let me take you home. So I was there.
Take you home.
Imagine. So I was there sitting and I didn't want to seem scared. So I was like, and this man cool. I'm so traveled, but I was scared. Yes. I was so scared. And the fact that you didn't that's why he stopped. But in that kind of situation, if we died, even we could have died because if we died, accident. And when I told him, I'm gonna tell people what you do, please, because he realize he did it because he was angry, but I can realize after that was wrong.
I must say, kurowa is not the only form of abuse.
Exactly.
That's abuse.
It's abuse.
Things that you feel like emotionally they're damaging you. That's abuse. So we should identify. In a relationship, you're supposed to set boundaries.
And I was once told in a relationship, everything you allow, next time I'll tell you. Even the small things you see they're abusive. I'll set them a boundaries. I don't like this.
Exactly.
Like that. And sometimes it's hard when you really like someone, I know
but love, it also includes respect. If someone doesn't respect your boundaries that you set, they definitely don't love you.
Exactly.
Even you're wrong, they're not supposed to do that to you.
Yeah.
So basics of a relationship, you need to set boundaries. You really need to set boundaries and say, okay, I don't like this. And he should know. So that the day he does it the first time, you should react in a way you're going to ask to go. And most of the abusers, they are good apologizers. They can apologize in a way you're going to how don't feel out okay.
Manipulation.
Exactly. They're good at manipulating people. So abusers and apologizing, they're good at that. So you can get abused and still someone apologizes and you feel like it's fine.
Or you feel like you were actually wrong and you deserve to grow.
They can put the blame on you.
Exactly. And then my relationships even when the manipulation is to an extent of you change for that person. Like, I understand that adapt to a relationship, adapt to what that person goes through, to their lifestyle and everything. But then pane extent yakuti urukuto chinja your principles for that person. You're changing your dreams, especially when it comes to females. I feel like a lot of females change their dreams that they had set. Like, oh no, go to name. I have a cousin of mine. I know wrote at this other girl.
Okay.
But that girl said she doesn't want to get married to him because she wants to finish off her masters first before she gets married. And a lot of people were like, and then he left her because he was like, so if you're not ready, then I'm leaving you. And I feel like if you really love someone, you'll wait for them to achieve their dreams. Because they only got to settle, I want to do this before I get married. I want to move out before I get married. I want to get my masters before I get married. But then she was strong in a way. She said no. And she was fine with the fact that he wanted to leave. Those people were in love, guys.
But Millicent, you know what? The reason why we get abused sometimes is because we don't have anything. I wake up, I do the house chores, I stay at home. Exactly. I'm waiting for him to bring the food. I'm waiting for him to provide everything. He has a right to, okay, he doesn't have the right to, but
he ends up feeling like
I own you because you're waiting for me every time. So that can be a cause of abuse. Ladies, let's empower ourselves.
True.
We need to empower ourselves. Not only by going to swim and do something, because that will cause someone to respect you. They just won't see you as their object, no. Their item, no. So at the end of the day, if you don't empower yourself, I'm not saying someone will have the right to abuse you, but you are vulnerable to abuse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can't be so dependent to the extent that baba wako kana uchi. Even kana ali mrumu wako, it's never okay to hit a person.
And be ready to leave. I mean, there are things that you should just say, Guti. If someone does this to me, I should walk away. Always be in a position to walk away when you feel like it's not right. The things that you feel like, abuse is not the big things. It's not kuro wakana kupiswa ni mafuta. No. The things that you feel like, I don't like this. Emotionally, I don't like this. Be ready to move, to walk away. Be ready to move.
If the person doesn't understand,
yeah.
If you notice, I think 95% of us Ghana out there, they're in relationships with guys, very bad for them. But no abuse emotionally, even though they don't notice. Because as soon as you tell someone, and you go back because he did it and he said sorry, and you keep going back, that person is bad for you.
Yeah.
If you keep going back to a person who's bad for you, even though it's really hard to leave someone that you love, you're allowing yourself to be abused or to be hurt.
Yeah. And there's nothing that ladies think we can do like change a guy. You can never change an abuser to not being an abuser. You can never change. Yeah, they don't change if they don't want to. You can never make someone change. So if they want to change, it's something that's in them. Someone says I want to change, they'll change on their own. You're not going to change anything.
And you don't have to remind someone to change.
Exactly. The moment you start reminding them of your words, telling them, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us. Bye.
You're welcome.
Thank you for watching All Things Female today with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share.